Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another MX vs ATV All Out video here on the channel. Today, guys, we're going to be attacking Spring Creek. So we're going to start off on the 125, move to the 250F, then the 252 stroke, then the 450, and then, of course, we're going to end it off with a lap on the 500s. So you guys definitely want to stay tuned in until the end of the video. Make sure you don't go anywhere because the ending is probably going to be the best part. Let me know down below in the comments if you guys have been enjoying the AMA Pro Motocross Championship DLC. It was actually just released, yesterday, so it's fairly new. Everyone's probably like just jumping in and getting their feet wet within the DLCs. So let me know, guys, if you do have it, let me know what your initial impressions are on the DLC. And without further ado, let's get right into the gameplay. Look at the elevation, man. Spring Creek elevation is absolutely wild. I know in a couple of my previous videos I kept mentioning the Washougal elevation, and here's my thing. Before we get into the video, let me explain. Spring Creek has some gnarly elevation, but in my mind, the Washougal elevation is just a lot more fun. The Spring Creek elevation, as you guys will see today, is just gnarly. It is like straight up a hill, you turn around, and then you are sending it down where we are right now, which is like the gnarliest downhill ever. Now, the Washougal elevation is a ton of fun, but just look in the distance, guys. Look at those hills here on Spring Creek. They are absolutely wild. But here we are on the 125. Let's kick off the video with kind of the first lap. Here we go. And I'm not promising any like fast laps or any big whips or anything. I just kind of want to showcase the track, showcase some different bikes, and have some fun with it. That's the main point of this video. So if you guys do enjoy, make sure to smash that thumbs up button for me. Throw any comments down below in the comments section. Subscribe to the channel, guys, if you are new. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers, and it is kind of coming up quicker than I expected. So yeah, 10K, it is going to happen sooner than later. So make sure you guys subscribe, check out the Ones Company, link in the description, and let's go. Let's get sendy here on Spring Creek. This section's tough. I love hooking the inside to inside there, but I always end up doing exactly what I just did and kind of missing the inside lines. Now, here, I don't know. You kind of want to flow to that outside or launch the inside, and then we have the iconic catapult where Chad Reed just sent it off the track, got kicked by something, and ended up getting real sketch. Wow, I struggled to make that, but here we go, dropping down, and now this is where you guys will get to see the gnarly old elevation, man. Big old triple there. And then you almost gotta like time this double good to make it up to here. And then this is pretty much the highest point on the track. And yeah, you just start sending it down this hill, which, like I said, the elevation, it is gnarly. It's just really gnarly. That's all there is to it. I find the Washougal elevation is a lot more fun and flowy, but you can't complain. I think they nailed it with the elevation. Like, just seeing the potential, the potential that elevation can bring to tracks is mind-blowing, and I can't wait to see the tracks in the future. You know, we're getting Unadilla, Budds Creek, and Ironman Raceway. I think it's gonna be crazy to see those tracks when they're released. So yeah, that is one lap on the 125. 250F time. Here we go. Actually, you know what? Before we get into it, can we just actually take in this setup, man? Oof! We got the rainbow graphics, which honestly I never expected to run just because I didn't think they actually looked this good. But man, our setup is clean with the answer gear. Oh man. But okay, here we go. And I actually haven't ridden this track on a 250F, so this is the first time I've actually been on a 250F on this track, and you guys are about to see if I can make it around without going down. Just going off of the fact that I made it around on the 125, I think we're gonna be a-okay. Honestly, as weird as it sounds, I think the 500 is going to be the hardest bike to actually make it around the track on, which, let me explain. I did a little bit of testing, and the automatic shifting just does not seem to get along with this track. With the uphill jumps and everything, there are a couple uphill triples, especially the one where you're actually going, up the big hill. Automatic shifting on the 500, oh, we're off track. But automatic shifting on the 500 does not work, it doesn't seem like. So we may have to throw it in to manual, which I don't even know why I don't play on manual shifting more than automatic, especially in this game. Oh man, I ruined this section. But coming from like Supercross 2 and MXGP, I'm always playing on manual. Like, I don't even think about playing on automatic. And then here, I am just like a manual, I don't know, I'm scared of manual here in this game. And I honestly don't even know why, because like, it's not like I wouldn't know what to do, it's just, I've never even like, it's never crossed my mind to use manual, which, oh man, getting sketched. And that right there just proves that the Spring Creek downhills, the Spring Creek roughness can catch you off guard. And you have to be ready to try and get back on track or correct yourself, especially on that downhill, because things go wrong quick. Oh.
I don't know why I tried to scrub that, but I did.
So this lap is coming to a close, and for being my first lap ever on this track on a 250, I know I cased some jumps. I kind of got a little goony. I went down. I don't know why I tried to whip that one jump where I fell, but I would say that is a success for the 250F lap. Now, I know I'm not promising anything, too special here with these laps, but hopefully I can at least make it around clean here on the 252 stroke. Yeah, I don't want to goon it up. I want to at least provide some decent gameplay for you guys. I do think Spring Creek is probably my worst track. Like, not that it's the worst track out of the 4 tracks that we've received so far. It's just, I just can't get a flow down. Like, there, I messed up that jump, which messes me up for this jump, which pretty much ruins my drive for the sand section. Can we at least salvage a triple through here? Okay, you know what, not too bad. Little mistake there, back at those jumps, but you know what, let's go to the outside here. Just because, outside to outside, oh, pop that clutch, get on the gas, and we are going. But I don't claim to be the fastest. I never do. I know I'm not the fastest. I just love having fun within MX games, and I think that's one thing that, keeps me going, is just stuff like this that keeps these games fun and action-packed and entertaining. And not making this triple again, that is a disappointment. But I think me not making that triple is kind of a perfect example. Like, if you go back and look, I overshot, oh my goodness, I cased the dong out of that one. But these tracks really require you to be, I wouldn't say perfect, but pretty dang close. Like, that jump before the one triple that I messed up, I guess the catapult jump, you have to almost time that perfectly in order to make that uphill triple after it. Just because if you overshoot it, like you guys seen me do, yeah, it's hard to get a drive to make the triple, and I think that's good. I don't think you should be able to just like over jump everything and still, carry on without any consequences being dealt. So definitely a goony lap, that's for sure. I'm gonna be honest, I bet you the 450 lap is gonna be the best, but that is the 250 lap. Tossing it over that finish line. Ayo, now the 450. Oh man, these bad boys are just so overpowered. I absolutely love them. Now, I don't know, I find the 125s, I don't know if it's just because I have a gnarly tune for my 125. Stay tuned for a 125 tune video coming very soon. 125 setup video, because I feel like my 125 was like quicker than my 250 two-stroke and my 250F, which is kind of wonky. I don't really know. Like I said, maybe it's just my tune, or maybe I'm just more comfortable on it. I don't really know. But the 450 here, it is most definitely my baby, man. The 450, I think it's just because, like, okay, you guys didn't see that. I didn't cut the track. You guys visioned it. You guys are seeing things, hallucinating, right? That wasn't me. But the 450, like, you just twist the throttle and kind of chug along. But going back to what I said during the last lap there, you really have to time this jump, I mean, somewhat good in order to get the drive to make this. There, the 450 power definitely helped us out a lot, but especially on the smaller bikes like the 125, the 250F, and stuff like that, even the 252 stroke, even the 500, you guys are gonna see. You have to honestly try to keep your speed up. Just because if you lose that flow, especially on the uphill jumps, they're tough to make. They are tough to make. Man. Right into the fence, I think I would have had like a broken back. But yeah, cruising towards the finish line. And like I said at the beginning of the video, I've said it a few times throughout the video that these laps aren't perfect. I really just want to showcase the track and get you guys some more gameplay here from Spring Creek. So man, they're not going to be perfect laps. If I wanted to, I could sit down for hours and go for perfect laps. And if anything, I think that just proves that the tracks are really well built. They're not too easy. I mean, they're not too hard either. Like, I'm not struggling to make it around the track, but in order to hit a perfect lap, you definitely have to be like at the top of your A game and focused in and nailing your lines, or else your lap time is about to go down the drain by making a couple mistakes. So yeah, I think if anything, me messing up and not hitting perfect laps, I just that might be the fast line there. I like cut the track. I like jumped over the banners. I don't know how that didn't reset me. But like I was saying, I really do think that the balance between the tracks being easy and then the tracks being hard is spot on. It actually creates a little bit of a skill gap, just because like if you mess up a little bit, your lap time's out the door and you have to be nearly perfect to be shredding on these tracks. But it does create a little bit of a skill gap. Now here we are, this is the 500 lap, but as I was saying, I really do think that the kind of difficulty of the tracks is spot on. It kind of actually creates a little bit of a skill gap, because not everyone is going to be able to hit perfect laps every single time, and if you are definitely going to be on another level, because mistakes on these tracks, they might not seem like it, but I've noticed it from racing the AI. You start making a couple mistakes, they are costly. So keeping your flow alive is definitely key, and I think that, I mean, the difficulty of the tracks allows for there to actually be, I mean, at least a little bit of a skill gap, because being perfect on these tracks is tough. Now let's go to this outside here, pop the clutch, get on it. I don't know, the 500 just feels clunky, in my opinion. I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't feel like the power hits the way you would expect a 500cc two-stroke to function. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like there, you think we would have the power to actually, oh, you know what, I stand corrected. We made the jump, but in real life, like 500ccs, you would think you would have enough power to just crack the throttle and make these jumps, but it just seems like in automatic gearing, the bike is very bogged down. I don't know. You don't really ride it at like the top of the power band, and I don't know, it just seems really, really clunky. So down the downhill we go. Let's see if we can actually make it without getting too sketchy going down here, but this is where things go south, right at the bottom there where it starts to get choppy. You start going for a little bit of a wild ride, but we are coming up to the finish line here. This section is very fun. I don't know how to describe it. It's like just flowy. Just a couple little jumps, you know, flow over them, get on the gas, hit this tabletop, and then you're kind of smooth sailing to the finish line at that point. Down here, rail this outside, get on the gas, and toss a little oppo for the boys to end the video. So yeah, definitely not perfect laps by any means, but like I said, that wasn't the point of the video. I really just wanted to bring you guys some more Spring Creek gameplay and showcase some laps on all of the bikes within the game. I think the mistakes that I made within this episode kind of just prove that the tracks are not easy at the same time. I think the fact that I wasn't like struggling the entire episode also proves that the tracks aren't super difficult at the same time. It definitely is a nice balance. The tracks, they're tough. You got to be on your A game, but they're also really enjoyable and fun just to hop in and play. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what your favorite part of Spring Creek is down below in the comments. Other than that, guys, I'll catch you in another video. Peace out.